Rock and roll. All right. What's up, guys? My name is Rich Guzman. Welcome to the Hot Seat live at 5. Guys, we're really excited about today. Unfortunately, Ace can't be with us today because she is attending to some things that need to get done right away. She's right here, but she's attending to some serious things over here. Um, Today, we went shopping, and she has a protocol on what she does every time we go shopping and everything else like that. So I'll get into that in a little bit. But I want to welcome you guys, to the hot seat, and love to hang out with you guys and share some value and share some really good stuff. And today, I mean, I've been all over the place today. I just got home about 2 hours ago since being out since this morning. So it's been a very crazy, hectic day. I had to wear a mask, of course, when I was out, right? I have an N95 mask, and not so easy to breathe in those things, huh, guys? When you wear that mask, it's like kind of almost takes your breath away when you're actually, running around with a carriage and stuff like that, because it's like really like pushes up on your nose and your mouth. But anyways, guys, how are you guys doing? I'm really excited about today because, we've been seeing some amazing transformations in people's business, in our team. More importantly, just seeing them transform and getting the results that they truly deserve. And it's just, it excites me so much when, someone is so coachable and they can be so trainable and they listen to what, you tell them to do, and then they start getting the results, right? And that's what we're seeing, with the coaching and mentorship program that I put together, you guys have been hearing about. And it's so awesome to see the growth, right? Because everybody has that journey they go through. You know what I mean? They go through this journey, and everybody's in a different place, right? But what's really cool about it, I get to like mentor them, and I get to like walk with them along their journey together, right? Have you guys ever heard of something like that before? Isn't that crazy? Like I'm walking with you, right, along that journey to guide you, so that way you don't, fall in the ditch, right? Take the wrong turn, right? Hit the wrong, like if you get to a fork in the road, don't take the wrong turn, because if you take the wrong turn, you're going to be back where you started, right? We don't want that. We want progression is what we want. And what we're seeing, a lot of people are progressing in their business because of the fact of what we've been able to do for a lot of people. But let me just acknowledge who's on the live here. We see that Tracy Lee, what's happening, brother? Let's see. Hey, Deb Harrison, how you doing? Nice to see you. Deborah Shaper, how you doing? How you doing, Deborah? Warner, Nancy Park. Nancy, how's those numbers, huh? It's starting to grow, huh? Let's see here. Ernest Michael Cook. Hey, Ernest, how you doing? Regino, what's happening? Nice to see you. Hey, Matt, what's happening, brother? And also Warner again. Hey, what's up? Hey, boss. Yeah, it's amazing to me when I see, the transformation in people when they're learning actual marketing, right? So many people get tripped up with learning so many great courses out there, and they're not even, getting the results they're looking for, right? They're not even, creating buyers. They're not even making sales, right? They're struggling, and they're struggling because they never took the time to get the right, the right lesson, the right mentorship with the right marketing efforts. Because here's the thing, when it comes to the internet, guys, everything is a transitional process, right? And if you don't have the right transitions when you're learning and you're growing, what's going to happen is you're never going to excel like you want to. You're always going to be held back. And it's a reality that we face if we're only getting basic knowledge, but we're not getting the true nature of what we really, are supposed to be doing. For example, like when I first started in 2008, I remember going through courses, and it's like, I remember seeing some really good over the shoulder, like, okay, tell me what you do as a leader. Tell me what you do with your marketing. I want to know, because to me, that seems like true value. But over the years, I've noticed that hasn't been happening as much. What we're seeing is just courses on how to do something, right? The leader will teach you exactly how to do something, but he's not teaching you what he's doing or she's doing. And for me, I feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of messed up, right? It seems wrong, doesn't it? Like if you go to somebody to buy a course or a program, isn't it messed up to go through something that someone's not teaching you what they're doing? They're just teaching you how to do something just to create the course and get you by to make that money and make the sale. And, they'll give you the value. They'll teach you basic principles, right? All these basic principles. But the problem is they don't tell you exactly what you need to do as far as like what that person is doing. Like, I think that if more and more leaders would step up and say, look, this is what I'm doing, follow along with me, I think a lot more people would have more results. It's just my opinion, right? What do you think, guys? Is that awesome or what? Guys, share this live out. We're going to dive into some deep stuff today. And I want to talk about this because this is one thing that when I first started, okay, I remember I said, you know what? I am not successful yet, but when I become successful, I'm going to teach my way. I'm going to teach the right way. I'm going to teach exactly how to be successful from what I do, right? How did I become successful? I want to teach that. And currently, if I'm doing something with my marketing, you're going to know exactly what I'm doing, right? That's true value, right? So now that I'm successful, now I get to teach the way I want to. I get to show people exactly what they need to do as far as what I'm doing so I can help them get results. And now what's great is I'm starting to see that pay off because I'm seeing people's numbers starting to grow. Students are actually starting to see people open their emails. They're starting to see them click on the links. They're starting to understand segmentation. They're starting to see exactly what it takes to create buyers on the internet. The problem is, this is a skill set that people are not really truly teaching. All they're telling you really is to just build a list and, you make money from your list. Well, if that's the case, right, everybody will make money from their list, but not everybody makes money from their list because they're only being taught to just build a list and just email your list. I've gotten, some information from people that they've went to other leaders and they've asked them, hey, listen, can you answer me this question? How come I'm struggling? Okay, I've been doing this for a few years now and I'm still struggling and I can't create a buyer. Isn't that interesting? Do you know what the answer was? And I'm not going to throw nobody under the bus, but I will say this. The answer was keep buying more traffic. Keep buying more traffic. Do you think the problem is buying more traffic? I mean, do you think the solution is buying more traffic? Do you think that's going to solve the problem by buying more traffic? Traffic's important. Traffic is good. We need leads. Any business needs leads. If you don't have leads, you're dead in the water, right? But if you're wasting time with leads because you don't know what to do with them, it's just a waste. It's a waste of money when you're driving traffic, right? So let me answer that one more time. Ask that one more time, and you guys answer me. Do you think that traffic is the answer to the problem? Tell me in the chat. Do you think that that's the answer to the problem? Just traffic, right? All these traffic courses out there. Traffic. Yeah, they know everybody needs traffic, but it's up to you to create a buyer out of that traffic. And 99% of people on the internet do not know how to create buyers from the traffic that they're buying, all the advertising that they're investing in. It's crazy. It really just boggles my mind, Eugenio says no. Warner says not at all. Hey, Dave, how you doing? From Michigan. Nice to see you, Dave. So if you know that that's not the actual solution to the problem, well, what is? The solution to the problem is making sure that you know exactly how to take a cold lead and transform them into a buyer. That is the answer. The conversion mechanism you need to understand to make more sales on the internet. Hi, Sophia. Nice to see you too. That is the answer to that problem. It's not traffic. And when somebody came to me and told me this, said, I've been trying to get results. I've been struggling. I'm not getting any results. I'm not making any sales with my list. I've spent over $30,000 in traffic. Yes, guys, over 30 grand in traffic. And you know what the actual leader told them? Keep buying more traffic. When I hear stuff like that, it really just it doesn't just irk me, it kind of pisses me off because it's just it's a lie. The traffic is just part of the equation. You know, and you got to really think about this. Like we must be sure before we drive traffic, is everything set up in place the way it's supposed to be when we're trying to create buyers and make sales? Is everything in place? Right? If it's not in place, you're just going out there and you're just spending money on traffic and you don't know what to do. And you think that traffic is going to be the one that solves the problem when you're making sales. I saw a course out there right now. I think it's like for anybody else, unless you're a member, you get it at a discount. But anybody else, it's like 10 grand for a traffic course. Now, here's the thing. People will buy that $10,000 course. And you're going to learn a lot about different types of traffic. But guess what? They're going to be stuck again. You're going to have to spend that 10 grand. They're going to be stuck again. They're going to be having leads coming in, but they're not going to know what to do with it. So they think by buying that $10,000 course, they think that they're going to be like, you know, in like freedom land, and they're going to be like making money hand over fist. And the reality is going to set in and go, oh my God, I just spent $10,000 on this course, and I thought what I was going to get, I didn't get. Because now I just learned about traffic, but I got all these leads and I don't know what to do with it. And it just blows my mind. People actually do this. You know, and I've seen the courses out there. I've seen, you know, the courses on how to turn the lead into a buyer or an auto-responding course or a list building course. Let's just call it list building course for the sake of this live. I've seen so many list building courses, guys. And most of them are all shit. They're all shit. The reason why, because it's only really teaching you basic principles of list building, but it's not teaching you any really crucial steps that you need to take to actually turn those leads into buyers. So your business, your results become more effortless over time because of the strategies that you're following. Not looking at a lesson and going, okay, I know I need an autoresponder. Okay, I know I need to build a list. Okay, I know I need to email. Right? Okay, I need to make sure I have my signature line at the bottom of that email. Oh, okay, I know I need to build relationships. Oh, I know I need to build trust. It's always the same old. But it's never about like, what is it do I have to do to create a very highly responsive list so I can create buyers so that way I can build a more consistent business online. And this is a serious problem on the internet. Just go on YouTube and look on Google. You're not going to find this information I'm talking about. You're not. You might find some videos that teach you a little bit about segmentation, but there's processes in place that you have to follow to make sure it works for you. And if you don't follow this process, forget about it. This process is not going to work for you. And you're going to keep struggling, right? I have a method that I created that's literally so simple that anybody can follow because guess what? They have me in their corner and I work side by side with them. It's more like a done for you, right? It's a done for you, but it's also done with you. How would you like to have something that's done for you, but also done with you after it's done for you? So that way, after it's done for you, you don't have like a dump truck coming to your lawn and just dumping all this information, right? That's already set up for you. And now you don't know what to do. Wouldn't it be nice if every course online would do that? Anything that you want to learn online, wouldn't it be nice to just buy a course and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, it's already set up for me. Awesome. Oh, well, I need help how to get this done. Not a problem. Every course has a guidance with someone alongside of you every single week to help you grow your business. How awesome is that? I mean, that is just amazing just to even say those words. How it's changing people's lives. And it's giving them hope and it's also giving them belief. And when they see the transformation, and you know, here's the best part, is that when they start to understand it, Hi, Mandy. How you doing? Welcome to the live. When you start to understand it, because I see my students, they're starting to get it. Like you can see the spark, you can see that sparkle in their eye. They're like, oh my God. Now I know why I've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars in traffic and I never made any sales. Because nobody ever taught me what you're teaching me. Nobody ever taught me about how to create a buyer. Nobody ever taught me how to work the leads on my list. Remember, guys, the money is not in the list. The only way that money's on the list if you work the leads on your list. You must understand how to work the leads on your list to make those sales. And if you don't, you will continue to struggle and you'll be back to square one, buying a new course, trying to figure out how can I make money online. And this is a vicious cycle that's going on over and over and over and over again. That's why I put my head together and I said, I got to do something for the industry. And I said, you know what? This is not going to be like any other course. This is not going to be like any other product out there. It's going to be done for you and done with you. And also, it's a week by week process so we don't get overwhelmed and we get it done and we grow together. And I follow up with you to make sure that I keep, like if you're going towards the left, I keep you going forward. You go towards the right, I put you on the narrow path forward. That's how people can get results. That's how people can actually get true value. I mean, when you hear the word value, what is value? Value is something that is perceived to be value on the internet. Okay? It's to perceive value, what's perceived value on the internet. Honest to goodness, true value, guys, is when someone really shows, and this is just my opinion, when actually someone shows you what they're doing in their business and how they're getting the results. Wouldn't you agree that that's true value? Wouldn't you agree that that's true value? Not, okay, well, you need an autoresponder, or you need to build a list, or you need to create an email. I know what I should be doing, but you're not telling me what you're doing. See, you're getting results, so why are you not doing over the shoulder and showing me what you're doing to get the results that I'm looking for? That's the key. And that's what's missing in this industry on the internet called network marketing, affiliate marketing, right? High ticket affiliate marketing. Make money online, business opportunity seekers. That's what's missing on the internet when it comes to really wanting to get the results. And it's a shame. Hi, Marcel. How you doing? Welcome to the live, buddy. It's a shame, and it needs to stop. This is why I put something together so priceless, right? And what I charge is literally worth 10 times more for what I do, okay? Because I want to make sure it becomes affordable. I want to make sure that people actually get an opportunity to get the help that they truly deserve, to get that help so they can start getting the results, okay? And if you're not really thinking about what I'm saying here, you're going to keep spinning your wheels. If you're just going to be like, okay, well, I got a list, I know what I'm doing, and it's not true value. It's not true value. You're going by someone teaching you something on a screen when they're not teaching you what they're doing. They're only teaching you enough for you to get by so you can buy another product, another course after that. If I have a course, my course is all about mentorship. That's what I do. I don't believe in just courses. I believe in a course with a mentorship attached to it. So when you're learning something, someone could actually take you by the hand and guide you along the process week by week so you're getting it. So you're finally getting the process down. And you get a follow-up to know if those numbers are working the way they're supposed to. And the machine is working the way it's supposed to. Because what I'm talking about is a machine. A machine that can make money on complete autopilot. It does exist, guys. You can make money on autopilot if you listen to what I'm telling you. But you have to begin. You have to start. You can't say you want to do it. You have to begin and you have to start. Okay? I created list building mastery. Rich Guzman's list building mastery. And what I'm doing is unprecedented. Nobody's doing what I'm doing for people when it comes to this mentorship program. People are literally have no experience in list building whatsoever, and they're starting to build a list in a matter of like a week. It's ridiculous. I mean, for someone who's never done any list building, we're taking them from A to Z literally in no time. Because when you have guidance and you have the mentorship, because this is exactly what people were looking for in the first place and they never got. That's real. And it truly exists with the list building mastery program that I put together. And most of you guys that are here right now are part of the list building mastery program. In the chat, tell everybody how amazing it is, the value that you guys are getting on a whole nother level for what I'm doing with you guys. And be honest. I want you to be completely transparent, and I want you to be honest. Because you guys have been on the internet for a while, and you guys have purchased many other products and other courses. Let's see. Marcel says, your honesty is gold. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you. Deborah says, what about when I fall back and slip behind? It doesn't matter. Deborah, you got me every single week until you figure it out. Remember that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here to get your wings, right? Once you get your wings, I still follow up with you. I want to make sure that you're still on the right path. Marcel said you opened up my eyes. Yeah, Marcel, I remember you told me, like, wow, I've been doing this for a while, and like I never understood, what I was doing wrong, and now you understand what you were doing wrong. And that's a big aha moment, guys. That's a big aha moment when he knows, like, well, hey, nobody ever taught me this before. Now I know why I've been struggling. That's the big picture. That's the big picture. Vicky says, hey, Vicky, welcome to the live. Vicky says, value is awesome. He walks you through and explains what he does until you get it. Yeah, that's my goal. Nancy Park says, I'm loving being in the program. And I did a case study training with the team last night, and I used Nancy Park because she's listening to everything I'm saying, and now her open rate is just climbing through the roof. Now she's starting to get clicks on those links. She's making sales now, and you can see the growth. And not only that, but just that sparkle in her eye and that confidence that's just is there, and she's making sales, which is amazing. And that's just the beginning. Wait till her list gets bigger. Wait till she keeps following this program. Wait till she keeps excelling. It's going to get more consistent, which is going to be awesome. I get the chills just even, thinking about this, which is awesome. Deborah says, I'm very patient and considerate. Thank you for that. Yeah, I am. I'm very patient. Warner says, the reason why I am here, that I clearly understand now where I failed in the past. That's why I put it together, because I know you guys purchased a lot of courses in the past, and there was never really a true guidance, and they never really taught you what they do, only what the basic and the fundamental principles are, but they're not giving you the meat and potatoes. They're not giving you the how to, only the what. And Deborah, don't worry about being behind, because everybody learns in their own journey. Like I said, everybody's in that journey right now, but because I'm here for you, you know what I mean? It's like next week we get back together again. We leave off where we left off, right? And we keep growing. Everybody learns differently at different speeds. It doesn't matter. It's not about a race. It's about a marathon. Tracy Lee said, oh my God, this is the best bang for buck for the value that it creates. I am so much farther than I have been. Absolutely. And Tracy, we got so much more to do. Let's see. Who else? Keep going, guys. David William Toomey says, transparent, unique marketing education without judgment of progress. Absolutely. Thank you for that, David. I really appreciate that. And it's all about literally having someone that truly, really cares about your success, right? I love when I see people get results. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I truly love it. I mean, I get so excited. I mean, last night's training, you guys could tell, I was really excited about seeing the results with Nancy Park. and other students where they are in their journey. Like it's, you can see the delight in their response when I work with them because they can see the big picture. They can see the results. They can see the next step. They can see the next step coming and stuff like that, which is amazing. That's what it's all about, right? All people ever wanted was just the guidance. Let's see here. Vicky said, I'm still catching up, but don't worry, Rich. Helps you catch up. Yep, absolutely. That's right. Every week I am here and we make sure that people understand what they need to do. And it doesn't matter, if you're in Heal, it doesn't matter if you're a super affiliate network, it doesn't matter if you are in any company. This is open to anyone and any make money online opportunity or who wants to build their list and don't know how to build their list. Okay. So if you guys have been struggling and you guys have been trying to figure out how to put the pieces together and you've been struggling, feeling overwhelmed, and you're sick and tired of people just dumping stuff on your lawn and not really helping you and guiding you, you're watching the right live video right now. And what I want you to do is I want you to send me a personal message in Messenger. I like to be personal. I like to connect with people. I want you to understand that what I'm talking about is really 100% real. This is as real as it gets. Okay? So send me a personal message in Messenger so we can get together and see if you qualify for my list building mastery, because you must qualify. All right? You have to be coachable. If you're not coachable, do not even bother actually, sending me a message. I do not work with people who are not coachable. I work with people who are absolutely coachable and trainable. Because if you are that person, guess what? You are going to crush it when I get done with you. Literally. You're going to crush it when I get done with you. Okay? So let's see what time we have now. Right now, let's see. Oh my God, 5:30 already. Good God, that time flies. Right? So guys, it's been an amazing experience. We're seeing a lot of people have transformations, and it's all about people transforming when it comes to online marketing. It's all about helping them get results. It's all about them seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And everybody here knows who is in that mentorship program. They're pumped. They're excited because they have a bright future ahead of them. And I'm going to make sure that they understand this before they earn their wings. Marcel says, watching over your shoulder as you work is more than gold for me because you do what you say. Absolutely. That's one thing. What I'm teaching is what I am doing myself. That's why I'm always making sales, right? I teach about tracking. I'm talking about tracking everything, and I make it very, very simple to track. Right? No matter what program you're part of, it doesn't matter, right? You have to know where your buyers are coming from. If you don't know where your buyers are coming from, how are you supposed to build a responsive list of potential buyers? Good question, right? Deserves a good answer, right? You have to know exactly how to build a responsive list so you can create the buyers. And if you don't know how to do that, then you're going to send, emails out to people who are going to get pissed off at you. Because not every lead is created equal. Not every lead behaves the same, right? We all know that. Not every lead behaves the same. We have to give the leads what they want. We may think we know what they want, but when I get done with you, you're going to know exactly what they want. Sophia Stock says, thank you, Rich. Oh, you're welcome, Sophia. Absolutely. And I pull no punches. Like, guys, I'm very transparent. This coaching program is one-time cost of $997. Look, you get me every single week until you figure out exactly how to understand list building. Once you understand it, I follow up with you like once a month after that. And it doesn't end because I want to make sure that you follow suit and you make sure those numbers are in place so you can keep growing, right? I also teach about traffic. I teach you different traffic strategies, also bonuses. And the other bonuses we have is we also have a social media makeover as well as a bonus. Very important. So when it comes to really making it on the internet, guys, it's following simple principles and staying consistent over the long haul and never, ever quitting and never giving up. Most people, they're just like, they're like at the edge of success. And those are the people that quit, unfortunately, They get to the edge, they're about to leap, and they quit. And they never knew where they were. Isn't that amazing? Because they never stayed consistent. Hey, Delroy, what's happening, buddy? Welcome to the live. Live at 5 with Ace and Rich. Hot seat. Let's see here. Nancy Parr says, I never did figure out super affiliate even when I went pro. Yeah, I know. And when I see the market do something a certain way, when I do something, I want to make sure I do it 10 times better. That means I see a loophole, I see something wrong, and I fill that void because I see the problem. So I know what you mean, Nancy. I do. And what's pro now? $3,000? Let's see here. Tracy Lee, question: the price of that list building course is a mere fraction of what it would cost you somewhere else. $997 is a steal. Get it now, people. Absolutely. You're not going to find that price again. And not only that, but when it comes to what I'm sharing with you, April, it's going to be the last month before the price goes up. Right now, it's $997, but in May, it's going up to $1997. And I have to keep raising the price. And the reason why is because more and more people are coming on. Even after this call, I have another consult to bring somebody else in. Okay. So I want to make sure that I, give that undivided attention that you guys truly deserve. Okay. I want to make sure you guys get that undivided attention you truly deserve. That's why I have to raise the price, and I'm going to be cutting it off soon. Okay. That's right. A buyer does not come to you. You have to create them. Yes, Warner. Absolutely. Right? They don't come to you. You may get lucky, get a buyer here and there, some lay down sales, right? Just, buy stuff just out of the blue. But if you want to create more consistent sales and be more consistent with your business and you want to have success, you must understand what I'm talking about here. You must create buyers. And if you don't know how to create buyers, you're going to keep looking for other things to buy and you're never going to solve this problem. Let's see here. Marcel says, thanks for helping me get back on track. My pleasure. We got more work to do, Marcel. More work. You're getting there, bud. You're getting there. Cool. All right. I love the comments, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I love interacting with you guys. I love when I interact with you guys. I love it. So, all this time, I think about when I first started back in 2008. And if I can go back in time and tell myself something, I would tell myself, focus on list building on a massive level immediately, Rich. I would tell myself that immediately. And the reason why is because if I would have done that in the very beginning, my list would be massive right now. Massive. I'm talking massive, right? And I still make sales. I mean, I still make sales even with the list that I have, right? I mean, I got a pretty decent sized list. But think about having a massive, we're talking like a million on your list. Could you imagine having 1 million people on your list? Think about that. I want you to fathom that for a second. Having 1 million subscribers on your list, and out of that million, you created a highly responsive list. Where will your business be, guys? Where will your business be? You guys would be crushing it. Oh my God. But you see, most people don't know how to think long term. They don't know how to think about the more that you stay consistent and keep those simple activities going on every single week, day in and day out, generating leads on a daily basis, your list is going to keep growing to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. But are you going to stay in it long enough to reap the benefits and reap the rewards? Will you stay in it long enough to reap the benefits and reap the rewards that you truly deserve? Most people give up. You have to have resilience, right? You have to be right? Never give up, never surrender, right? Resilient, day in and day out. Generate leads, broadcast to your list, send emails, right? Constantly for years. Keep building that list. And what happens is your numbers start to grow. The magic starts to kick in. Your business becomes more effortless. You guys want to know the magic number of list building? You want to know? There's like ratios. The first ratio is 20,000 on your list. And that's a good goal to go towards. If you have no one on your list right now and you're watching this live for the first time and you've never done the list building, but you've heard about it, always shoot for your first 500. Then when you get your first 500, shoot for your 1,000. Then when you shoot for your first 1,000 and you hit that milestone, go for the goal for 5,000. Once you hit that 5,000 mark, go for that 10,000. Once you reach that 10,000 mark, I want you to shoot for 20,000. Always look at a new goal and reach for it. And you're going to remember this live when I talked about those numbers, because you're going to see a lot more opens, a lot more clicks. You're going to see sales coming through, and you'll be like, wow, where's the money been hiding all along? It's because now you're starting to understand how to make money consistently on the internet, right? Yeah, you can make money with social media. That's another skill set, right? But with list building, it's autopilot. You could you could schedule out your emails today. Like today, I'll schedule out my emails for the following day. I always do it for the following day. So like my emails go out. Guess what? I have to go shopping today, right? I had to go shopping for a few places, stock up. And my emails were going out. I was marketing while I was not in front of the computer. Automatic pilot, right? Getting clicks, getting opens, making sales. Amazing, isn't it? I'm out shopping, protecting myself from this damn virus, okay? And literally, like seeing people open up my emails and click on my links. How cool is that? How cool is that? That I could go do my activities, do my things, and I have marketing going on complete autopilot and making sales and making money week after week after week. Now we get paid daily. Think about the power in that as you grow your numbers. You see, guys, the thing about this industry, it's more simple than you think. But there's so many distractions that keep us from the truth. And it's so true. There's so many distractions that keep us from the truth. Because if you stuck to your guns and you just kept list building for the next 5 years, you would have a massive list. And you literally would have like consistent income coming in and starting to scale. It's powerful, especially when you look at like different funnels, like ascension style funnels, right? Different offers, right? We also get into that in the mentorship program, understanding different offers, understanding when to provide an offer, how long to do the offer, how to find other offers that are fresh and brand new, right? When to broadcast those, what list to broadcast it to, what kind of leads to broadcast it to. These things are so important and essential to create income on demand, on complete autopilot, turn your list into an ATM machine. You know, I don't like to be cliche about it, but you can turn your list into an ATM machine. It's so funny, but it's so simple that people don't stick with the simplicity. They get distracted by green grasses on all these sides. It's crazy, but it's true. Or they buy another course, another product, another course, another product, another course. You can make money online with this. You can make money online with that. This is how you make money online with that. Oh, new traffic, secret traffic source. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of secret traffic sources. It doesn't matter. What matters is you understand the conversion on how to make money online. That's where the rubber meets the road, the conversion side. And if you don't understand the conversion side, you're just going to spend money on traffic and nothing's going to happen. You might get a lucky sale, but we're not here for lucky sales. We're here to create consistent income on the internet, to start scaling and start being home and being free and being safe, especially in today's world that we're living in right now. Who's to say there's not going to be, just the beginning of things to come in the future? You don't know. So take this message very, very important what I'm telling you. If you keep it very simple and you keep focusing on only but building your list over the years and don't fray from that, you will start seeing results. And you're going to start scaling your business because you stuck with it and you listen to this message, what I'm telling you today. All right? Let's see here. Vicky says, I suffer from shiny object syndrome, now trying to focus one-on-one now. Yeah. Everybody goes through it. It's exciting when we see brand new products, right? It's got a nice shiny ball. It sparkles. Gets your attention. And that sparkle is the copywriting, the persuasive writing. Just pulls you in. But you got to think about you as the marketer. You have to start thinking that you're the entrepreneur. Stop being the consumer, be the investor. Stop being the consumer, be the investor. Okay? Because when you are the investor, it's a different mindset. When you are a consumer, that's a different mindset. Okay? When I tell you, when you invest into your list, you're investing in yourself. Okay? Write this down, guys. Write this down. If you are a consumer, that is a different mindset. If you are an investor, that is a different mindset. I want to be on the investor side. A different mindset to be on. Investors, what do, guys? Investors invest long term. Investors invest long term. Consumers buy for short term. It's a dopamine high they get when they purchase something. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel high. But that high never lasts that long. It's short-lived. So what they do is they go buy another product to get that same dopamine hit. It feels good. It's exciting. Like a crackhead, right? But when you change your mindset to the investor side, you say to yourself, I'm investing in myself now. I'm investing in mentorship to learn how to grow. I'm also investing in my list because it's my list, nobody else's. So now I take more control because once you invest in yourself and you start investing in your list, over time, that list gets massive. Now, guess what happens to you? You've invested, you developed that discipline to invest in yourself, that now that list becomes your traffic that you can control. And that, my friends, is very, very powerful. So step away from the mindset of being that purchaser, okay, that buyer mentality, as far as just buying shiny object stuff, and get yourself into that mindset of investing. Invest, okay? I'm not a buyer, I'm an investor. I have investments. I have stocks I'm invested in. I have cryptocurrency I have investments in. I have certain things that I purchased that have value, right? That I'm trying to brain fart right now, but there's a word I'm thinking. It has value, assets. I have things that have assets that I know I can sell at any moment's notice and make more than my money back, right? So, and when I invest in cryptocurrency, I don't do any MLM. I do my own investing as an investor because I'm investing in myself. When I invest in, traffic, I invest in my own list because I'm investing in traffic that's going to be my traffic that I can control. And that makes a big difference in your mindset as an entrepreneur. I don't want to be that purchaser anymore that I used to be. I want to be that investor. That investor that invests for myself so I can keep growing and I can keep doing better. Because I keep investing in crap all the time and just buying stuff just to feel high because it has a nice new, shiny bow on it. That's not going to solve my problem. What's going to solve my problem is looking for people that are providing good mentorship like what I'm talking about, which is rare, and then learn from that and follow that philosophy and be in control of my business and be in control of investing in me. The unfortunate reality is we actually invest in so many things that it's not even worth buying. I've done it. I've invested in PlayStation. I've invested in Xbox One more than once. And I don't even play it. I hardly ever play it. Angel doesn't play it. He's a PC guy, right? Now, I have other things that I've invested in. That it's just it's there's two sides of buying something and investing. So if I buy something, it's just because it makes me feel good short term. If I invest in something, it's because I'm investing in something long term so I can grow. I can see the things that I've invested in that are going to help me in the long run. I can see things that I bought that is not going to do nothing for me. Let's talk about investing in a book. When we invest in a book or an audio book, we have a long-term investment in our mind. Isn't that beautiful? That you can invest in a book or an audio book, and that investment is like for life. Long-term investment from just that philosophy alone. What about investing in a computer? Are you investing in a better computer to help you be more efficient in your business? Or are you just buying a piece of crap laptop that's just going to overheat and slow down and frustrate you, and then you throw it out the window? That's called just buying something. But when you invest in something, like when I invest in a computer, I invest in computer. Like I build my own computer, but I invest in some good parts that I know my machine rocks. My live hardly ever gets clipped off. Why? Because I'm hardwired into a powerful router. I'm not wireless. I'm hardwired in my live. I tell people, if you're home, being hardwired, hardwire your lives. Don't do lives with wireless. It's going to look like crap. I see it all the time because of your signal. Hardwire your computers, hardwire your laptops if you have to, okay? And start doing lives that way, and you'll get a lot more stability with your lives, right? Invest in a good computer. Don't just buy crap, okay? We do it, guys. I can't tell you, like, I got a 46 inch LED TV that I bought years ago. I think I paid $1,700. Yes, guys. Back in the day, $1,700. I was in New Jersey at the time. It was about a year. The year I met Anastasia, I got that TV. I remember Ace. I met her, and I bought that TV. It was 46 inch LED 3D television. And I used to work at Best Buy. I know Best Buy very well. I know the equipment. I know what's good, what's not. And I hardly ever watch the TV. I'm on the computer more than the TV. So what am I investing in? Am I investing something for myself long term when I buy a TV? Or is it short term? Just to make me feel better for a little while, right? When my computer gives me the news if I want, my computer gives me the information, I can buy a book. I can invest in things that are gonna, help me catapult my career and make me a better entrepreneur. It just blows my mind when I think about that. When you go into houses, like how many TVs does that house have? If you go into a house and they have like a lot of TVs, I can guarantee you they're not doing much with their mindset. If you go into a house that has more books, and these books, you don't see much, like maybe one TV in the whole house, they're readers. And readers are leaders, right? I listen to audiobooks. I love audiobooks. I love always learning new things through audio because I've gotten used to when I was working, making my car, moving university, and then at night I'll listen to something as well. And it just gets me in that right frame of mind and my mindset, which is amazing, right? So remember that next time you go to the store and you buy something, ask yourself, is that going to be really feasible for me? Is that a good, wise investment? Am I really going to do something with this? Or am I just doing that because it's just the coolest thing and just make me, get high for a little while, right? Ask yourself that. Objectively, and be honest with yourself, ask yourself that. Is that really going to make me feel good? Or is that really, am I going to really utilize this? Or if I'm going to invest in something, am I going to invest in something that is going to help me be happier, healthier, wiser, and just be better overall as an entrepreneur? It makes sense. It just makes sense. Just think about the next time you make that purchase. Okay? Just think about it. Next time you make that purchase, am I buying something or am I investing in something? Once again, I'd rather invest in something instead of buying something. When you go to certain products and you buy them, you're just buying them. You're not investing in them because you're not going to do anything with them. They're going to be on your shelf and they're going to get dust. When I invest in something very important, I use it. I use it. I have my shelf over there with all my books, all my audios, all the things I've ever invested in. I've used it all. I've learned it, but I've also used what I've learned. And I've applied what I've learned. And there's much more I want to learn and apply more new things. This is how I've been able to grow as an entrepreneur. It's all what's here that truly matters on how you think. Okay? It's true. Between your ears is what really matters. You know, it's great when I see Angel. I woke up this morning and I was going to Whole Foods and I had to line up in Whole Foods because it's just the way it is now over there. I woke up and I saw Angel before he started his school day listening to Bob Proctor. One morning I saw him listening to Jim Rohn every day. And now his principal, he made the principal's list in his online school. And now he's like so far ahead that he has to do less work, or if not, he's going to finish before the year is up. Wow. And I told Ace today, I said, you know what? I said, babe, I said, you know, by him doing that, I think it's making an impact in the school. And it is. And I'm getting the chills as I'm saying that because I'm witnessing it and it's just phenomenal. You know, and I taught him about it. I remember I said, I want you to start listening to personal development every day before you start school. And he did. And now he does it like a habit, like brushing your teeth. And he comes to me and he talks to me about certain philosophies now. Like he's getting it. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him to see him grow in his mind. When we have conversations, me and him, like he's understanding consistency, he's understanding patience, he's understanding all these things that he struggled with before. Now he's starting to work on it through the mindset training, and I'm seeing that transformation. It's beautiful. And you guys do the same thing. You're never too old. You're never too young. It doesn't matter. You can start right now and start just listening to good, wholesome information to help you transform your mind, which is the best investment you could ever do, right? And don't do it for hours. Do it a little bit each day. That's what Angel does, right? Hold on. Angel, come here for a second. Tell Angel, come over here. I do things off the cuff. I'm going to bring him out right now. And, he's 13 years old. He's been doing this since 12. And he's traveled around with us, been to Hawaii a couple of times. He's traveled to different events. He's even went on stage when Mom was talking on stage. That was a beautiful moment. Andrew, come over here on the other side. I'm going to bring him over here. I'm going to ask him a question off the cuff. Oh, let me ask you a question. Here, come over.
All right.
Every morning, I noticed that you're listening to personal development before you start school. How long do you do that for?
Typically a short amount of time. The videos I watch right now, the videos I've been watching lately are only small amount of time.
Okay, 30 minutes, hour, what is it?
Way less.
Way less?
Only a couple minutes, maybe it's I don't know.
15?
One video I watched was a couple minutes.
So you watch a video every day? Some are longer, some are shorter?
Yeah, somewhere. I mean, actually, for the most part, I've been watching shorter ones, but I did watch a 5-minute video today.
And you made the principal's list. And what did you tell me about school? That you told me you're far ahead now. That if you don't slow down, what happens?
Well, as it turns out, I'm actually so far ahead right now that even though I'm ahead, normally that might actually be a good thing. I might want to speed up. But the problem is that due to the fact I'm in middle school, I can't actually graduate early yet. So I actually have to slow down, or else I will have nothing to do at the end of.
You see what
I'll
I'm
have nothing
saying?
to do.
So now let me ask you a question. How are you feeling when you are listening to Jim Rome and Bob Proctor, information like that? How are you feeling?
Well, if I watch it only for like a short time, I might have to go back occasionally, but
Oh, so you do it more than once a day?
no, I mean I might have to go back in the video occasionally because I might miss I might not hear something too well. Sometimes I just keep on moving.
Okay, so you listen to it again to just get the information in case you forgot, in case you don't understand something.
No, not always that. Sometimes they just say something I don't exactly hear it very clearly.
Oh, okay, so you try a different video or turn it up or something?
No, well, I mean, it's more like I just like go back and try to rehear what they said.
Oh, you go back and watch it again to rehear it.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't exactly hear it very well, or might not hear it correctly.
Okay, this is interesting, guys. I want you guys to really hear this. He's actually going back again because he didn't hear something clearly because he can't hear it, and then you'll listen to it again, maybe turn it up or something, right?
Yeah, I might actually. I think I might have actually, I don't know, put up the audio up today on that video.
Right. So I noticed that not now, but before, you were struggling with patience. You were struggling with setting goals. You were struggling with quite a few things. Do you feel that by actually watching those videos, has it been helping you understand how to have a better mindset about life now?
Well, for one thing, let me try to think here. If it was one of the things.
Well, do you feel that it's helping you, to understand those philosophies of having a better mindset?
If I put it into action, it will help me. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been starting to play guitar now, right? You've been practicing, and you've been learning more about patience now. You've been understanding that consistency is important, right?
I mean, I do have to be consistent,
But why do you have to be consistent?
Well, because I guess like if I take a very long break, I might forget some stuff, and I'll have to go back again
and relearn it,
or maybe else my calluses will disappear. I mean, right now I don't really have much of a callus.
Oh, for the fingers for guitar?
I mean, only this one feels a little bit.
It's coming. It's coming.
Weird on this top.
But the consistency, I noticed you've been more patient than you have in the past. Before, you used to get flustered and frustrated a lot easier, but now what I'm noticing, you're having more patience than you used to. And you're learning and you're actually attaining some goals, which is cool. So that's why I asked you, do you feel that by listening to personal development in the morning, before you start school, before you start your day, is it helping you?
Right now, maybe not yet. At least it's not going to help me right away. Like, as in terms of profit or anything, or keeping my business up for a long time.
I don't mean profit. I mean, look, you guys, he's talking about profit. I'm not even talking about profit yet. He's learning about profit already. I'm talking about like your mindset, not money. Like the philosophy behind what you're learning. Do you feel that it's helping you now to understand different philosophies of the way successful people think?
Well, it will help me. I know that. It will help me.
Right.
I won't exactly be like the other kids who unfortunately probably won't learn about this stuff, and they'll probably be like everybody else, unfortunately.
Awesome. All right, man.
I know it'll help me. It will.
Yeah.
But I might not remember too much of it right now because, typically I only watch the videos once and like I might forget.
But every day you watch something though. That's cool. If we all do that just a little bit each day, like, don't you feel that everybody that's watching here live, don't you feel that if they
I think it's less important about the time you do it and more about just remembering. Like if you remember the idea, I mean, if we do one a day and you can at least remember the idea, I'd rather prefer that than to you doing 30 minutes each day and not remembering as much.
You guys hear that? That's powerful. Wow. Oh my God. That's powerful. I could have said it better myself.
Because why watch 30 minutes of a video if you're gonna forget it the next day?
That's true. That's true. So you're saying that it's good to really keep watching it daily, but make sure that you get the message, because that way you can learn from the message.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, because if you don't remember the message, how are you supposed to learn from it if you forget it the next day? You're gonna be like, what did he say?
So do you recommend watching something maybe over and over on a daily basis till you understand it?
Well, I mean, if you don't remember it right away, I suggest maybe you actually should do that.
Repeat it. Didn't you do that before too? I know you watched the same video. Yeah.
At one point, I was actually watching the same video over and over again, but eventually I stopped doing that. Did you
start getting the messaging after a while?
Huh.
Did you start understanding it?
Well, I mean, I do remember some things.
Science of getting rich?
Everything. I don't remember everything from the.
No, of course not.
But I do remember some things, like for example, the fact that the body, has something to do with the subconscious mind. The fact that the body has to let me do another one. You're supposed to teach M3 to the kids.
M3. Okay, so that means that the body is separate from the mind.
No, it means that the body, the only way. Oh yeah, the only way. Apparently the body kind of shows okay. Look, if you have a rash in the body, he said that something is wrong with the mind. That's one thing, for example.
Okay.
And he also said something too else about the body and the mind.
Well, I know the mind is separate from the body because the body follows what the mind thinks about.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think that might be something. I don't know. That might actually be something that he might have said in the video. I don't know, something like that.
It is separate from the mind.
No, yeah. But the
What about the subconscious mind?
All right. Subconscious mind, yeah, that's basically put the mind most of the time. If I'm correct, the subconscious mind, that's the mind that you use, that you have wide open.
It goes on autopilot.
Generally,
because you have no awareness.
That's actually the mind that you really don't. It has no choice but to accept. And I think if you change the subconscious mind, I think that's really gonna help you.
How do you change the subconscious mind?
You have to alter the paradigm or something.
So the paradigm through your conscious mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think you have to accept the things.
So subconscious mind has no choice. It accepts what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, there is a barrier of defense to the conscious mind, so you can choose to accept or reject.
Wow. Oh my God.
And I bet you're probably gonna really want to accept that personal development stuff.
So your conscious mind has a choice and a decision to make. Listen to this every day for a little while every day to learn new philosophies, learn from those philosophies, or you could reject it, right? But whatever choice you make, your subconscious mind will get the brunt of it.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that one, but I do know that if you accept it, apparently most of the time, unfortunately, we have a habit. Most people have the problem of accepting the wrong things.
They have a habit of accepting the wrong things?
When they feed, actually, this might actually be I don't know, Jim Rome or something too. Apparently, back then, Jim Rome used to read a bunch of negative newspapers, and he said, how do you expect to come up with a great life if, you're just feeding it a bunch of trash? No, that's not exactly what he said, but
wow,
that's along the lines of what he said.
Wow, that's basically that's powerful. Well, it's true. It's true. We have to feed our mind good food, right? Mental food, good mental food. Yeah. All right, guys, that was awesome, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. All right, you're free to go now.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Man, I always learn something from him. Wow. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here on the hot seat today. It was a real special one, and Ace will be back on the next one. And just understand, guys, every day we must take action steps and be consistent and never stop. And start focusing on the philosophy of training our minds to look at the outcome before we even get there. All right. So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here on the hot seat live at 5 with myself, Rich Guzman. And like I said, Ace will be back next week. Go out there, have a great weekend, and do me a favor, guys. when you go outside, if you don't have to, don't go out. But if you have to go out, be safe, okay? Be cautious, be smart, be relaxed, be chill, and be cool. And guys, I'll see you on a new one very soon. Bye now.